Good evening, y'all, my beautiful kings and queens. It is your girl Chantel, and I am back at it again with another video. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a reaction video to richest mom ever, Extreme Cheapskates. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified each and every time I post a video to my channel. Also, make sure you tell a friend to tell a whole other friend, tell a whole other friend, tell a whole other friend. That's your girl Chantel. That's your girl Chantel. Guys, make sure you check out my social medias, which will be in the description down below and on the screen for you guys to see. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Let go.
Working mother Apple Malashio's obsession to save money is her driving passion.
Wow, Chloe! What is that? Oh, look! Kids leave toys all the time. If they're unclaimed, why not pick them up and take it home with you? Because they're free. It's perfectly fine. We just wash it off and it's clean.
It's missing 2 wheels.
She could still play with it, Vic.
When we first had Chloe, I noticed her being more frugal than she normally was.
Suddenly, I stopped producing breast milk, so now I collect breast milk for my friends. Amy is from my yoga class. Jessica is actually one of my coworkers. Chloe prefers Jessica's milk over anyone else's breast milk. I mean, this is her fave. She'll drink the others, but this is more her preference.
Free breast milk saves Apple over $1,000.
Okay, y'all. Now the car was pushing it because first of all, she's a little girl. I'm not saying she can't play with the car because she's a little girl. However, as the husband, I guess he's the husband, as he said, the darn car was missing 2 wheels. What's she gonna do with that? On to the milk. First of all, it's already sketchy that a child is breastfeeding. I mean, I know they say it's the best way and it's more healthier for the child. And they say breast milk is a good source of, you know what I'm saying, a good source for children, basically. It's good. However, it's just like, I just would feel uneasy giving my child all these different people's milk. I don't know, I don't know. I just felt a little bit uneasy about that. I just feel like it's just not cool to me. I feel like it's not normal. It's not something that I would suggest. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I would do. You feel me? But to each his own.
$1 a year off the cost of fortified toddler milk.
Having a baby made me more obsessed with saving money. People buy baby wipes, moist towelettes, but instead I like to make them at home. Okay. There you go. You have moist towelettes. I use this to wipe my hands with it, and or wipe the tables, like my kitchen table, my kitchen counter. This is totally reusable still, so I use the wipe to wipe her bum with.
Apple's homemade wipe saves her 50 cents a day for 6 diaper changes.
That's nasty. That is disgusting. So you're going to tell me that you're going to sit right here and you're going to use a wipe that you've already used on your child again and again and again and again and again and again? That's nasty. That is just, oh. CBS, I'm sorry, that's nasty. Who does that? Ugh. Did y'all see that? Did you see that wipe? It was just, that wipe was disgusting. I know y'all seen that.
A changing table is one of the most expensive things that a new mom has to buy. So instead of spending $200 on a changing table, I got mine for free at a gas station that was going out of business.
I thought it's kind of weird things from the gas station aren't clean.
People use changing tables all the time, so why not use this one?
She's also found a way to save $450 on diapers themselves.
Why not use t-shirts to make reusable cloth diapers? You cut the sides and cut the sleeves off, and then fold the flaps, and there you go.
I mean, okay, I feel like that's not that little t-shirt thing is not too bad, but I feel like you're messing up shirts though. So you kind of messing up one thing just to make another thing. Wipes cost $1, sis. The t-shirts, not that's okay. However, the reusable wipe thing is just disgusted me severely. That's nasty. That's gross. For real. Let's not do that again. Talk to her husband. Let her know that's not cool. Stop her in the process. Throw the wipes away. Take them away from her. Don't let her reuse them on your child. Like, you have that option. Just letting you know that. Just letting you know that it's okay to say no. Okay, y'all, so what I'm going to do, since that one is so short, we're going to go ahead and jump to another one. Okay. We're going to add on to that previous video because it was only like 2 minutes and something. So we're going to add another video onto this one and make it a 2-in-1 video because it was so short. And the one is kind of in the same zone because it's another mother. So it's America's Cheapest Mother. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's go.
My kids are total cheapskates. They know we don't waste anything. You eat every bite of food on your plate, pick up every penny you see. Good job, mister. I'm Jordan Page, and I'm the ultimate cheapskate housewife. You want to sit here? Okay, you can sit here.
A typical family of 5 can spend up to $3,000 a month on household necessities.
Hey guys, you ready to eat some breakfast?
But Jordan, a 27-year-old housewife in Utah, spends less than half of that.
The juice, we water it down big time. 1 part juice to 5 parts water. You guys want some waffles? Yeah!
Okay, first of all, that's not juice. That is not juice at all. That's water with a little bit of sugar in it. Because the baby ain't tasting none of that apple juice at all. Like, the apple juice is non-existent at this point. Why give it to her? Give her some water. And then I hope you got the water cleaner stuff in your system because faucet water is disgusting.
It's all about not wasting anything, and the way to do that is, we call it rationing. I'm gonna give you guys some cereal, okay? We're gonna give you 14, so tell me when to stop. Ready?
Yo. She's counting the cereal? You're counting the cereal? Ma'am. Come on. First of all, the house you living in is not cheap. Let's start there. The house she's living in, the neighborhood they're living in is definitely not cheap. So, tell me why you counting some Cheerios in your child's plate. Like, a box of cereal that expensive for you? Get it together, Jordan.
And remember, you need to eat all your Cheerios, or next time you only get 12.
On a scale of 1 to 10 of being a cheapskate, 10.
14 Cheerios for a baby? And if they don't eat them all, they only get 12? So you get punished because you don't eat all your Cheerios?
Being the highest, I'd probably say 11 or 12.
Hey, Priya, you ready for your 2 lines of waffles? Waffles are awesome because they have those lines, like a grid, and so just 3, so he gets 3 lines of waffles, and I know that that's how much he can eat. This is breast milk here, and we love it because it's free. While they're young and they don't eat very much,
if you want to think of it like that, I mean, it's okay. Because I feel like a waffle is only like 4 lines anyway. So, I don't really feel like the baby losing too much out of that waffle. I don't feel like a baby losing that much out of the waffle. Because a waffle ain't number like 4 lines. From what I'm thinking. It's 4 lines. So, I think that's not that bad. I don't think that's that bad. But my kids, my twins, my girls, they're not eating no 1, 2, 3 strips. Okay? They're eating whole waffles and probably another one. Okay?
freeze as much breast milk as possible so that when they're done, then I still have a few months worth frozen to stretch it that much farther. People a lot of times think some of my methods are a little extreme. Bacon's for Christmas. They think I'm a little crazy, but I don't know if I care because it works.
They only give bacon for Christmas. Baby, I would die. Because I love me some bacon. I love me some bacon. So you ain't gonna tell me I'm only getting no bacon on no Christmas. What? That ain't no holiday. What? Bacon ain't no holiday food. What? Y'all.
How much toilet paper do you think Hut should have?
Jordan has found some of the biggest savings in the bathroom, cutting her family's use of toilet paper from 300 rolls a year to only 40.
The way to stretch your money is to make everything count. 3? Should we do 3? Okay, let's rip 1. How much do you think Daddy should use? 4.
Jordan always harps on me for using too much toilet paper.
Okay, let's try it.
It's a sensitive subject. But she wants to at least try and make that roll go farther.
4. Awesome. Okay, now put that under Daddy's.
When I met Jordan, she would always find a way
I'm
to
just
get a deal
gonna
on something.
Shortly after we were married, an opportunity arose for us to build what we thought would be our forever home. Things changed with the economy really fast, and suddenly we couldn't qualify for the loan for the house, but we had already built the house.
Losing the house really triggered, in my opinion, her being an extreme cheapskate.
Today, the Page family is financially back on track, and their extreme saving measures allowed them to purchase $1 million home. But Jordan didn't spend.
I told y'all that house was not cheap. I told y'all that house was not in a bad neighborhood. I told y'all that. I did not tell y'all. I said it. I said in the beginning of the video that they're not living in no cheap video. I said in the beginning of the video that they're not living in no cheap house, no cheap neighborhood. I already said that. I knew that house was for some money. You feel me? But you can only count 14 pieces. 14 daggone Cheerios for that kid. Come on now.
Really that much.
The original owners bought it for over $1 million,
And bacon for Christmas.
and we got it on short sale for about $450,000. Then we were scrappy and we sold the basement apartment to my parents for half. So we paid $225,000 for this huge house that we love so much.
They live a lifestyle that would lead one to believe that they're much more affluent than they are. She has an innate ability to be able to do that, and I've always admired it.
Because I'm willing to pretty much do anything to save a buck.
What you about to do,
I was just wondering
Jordan?
if you guys had any food that you're not using, like leftovers. She's not proud. It's like, hey, if you're going on vacation, you need to empty out your fridge. Bring it over.
Okay, first of all, mind you, as I said 2 times already. As I said twice already. They don't live in no little rinky-dink neighborhood. They live in a good neighborhood. They live in a very prestigious neighborhood. You feel me? You don't go knocking on nobody's door living in no $1 million house asking them for extra food. Huh? Like, she has no type of pride. None. Her pride is completely gone, completely shut off. It is non-existent at this point. Like, for real, no pride.
People are so willing to give her food. Hey, Chris, how's it going? I was actually wondering if you guys had any leftovers or any food that you're not using.
I've got some lettuce. Sometimes I'll give her eggs, and sometimes some stuff from our garden. But I know that she's very frugal, and so I know she's probably going to put it to good use somehow. Hey,
Have a good one.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
Jordan's monthly food bill comes out to a mere $180, thanks to her creative money-saving solutions.
So this is what I like to call an end loaf. In our house, we go through a lot of bread, and a lot of people don't like to eat the heels of bread, but Bubba likes it, my kids love it, and it's still good, so after a while, it makes an entire loaf worth.
Jordan's been trying to find out even more ways of being a cheapskate at home. So one of the ways that she tried was dashboard cookies.
Neighbor of mine, she gave us some cookies.
He said dashboard cookies. Okay, first of all, I'm thinking of a car. He said dashboard cookies, which means, is that in a car? Is she gonna cook something in the car? Let's see. Let's see what Joe and about. Let's see what Joe about to do. Yo, let's see what she about to do.
You know, that was about to expire. I bake cookies without using any power, and it doesn't make your house hot.
With the car temperature at 160 degrees, she's finished baking for free in 2 hours. And it's this cheap thinking that's led Jordan to her newest and perhaps most extreme penny-pinching plan yet.
There's a new trend with backyard farming where...
Yo, this chick just baked some cookies in the car on the dashboard for 2 hours. Imagine how many follicles and stuff is flirting around in the air in that car. Who does that? Like, who does that and thinks it's okay? Jordan, why?
I think we have plenty of space in the back and we're fenced. That, I think...
Wait a minute.
No, hear me out. We could raise a pig and then get a ton of pork out of it. You can pay upwards of $3.50 per dozen for eggs. You pay $10 for a chicken. 6 chickens later, you're getting a half dozen eggs a day. I mean, that's incredible. That's great savings.
What would our neighbors?
And that's exactly what I was finna say. Like, first of all, baby, you have neighbors. You have the housing authority. It's gonna come on your head. Like, all them chickens and noisy animals in the backyard, they're not gonna accept that and think it's okay, Miss Jordan. Because if I were your neighbor and I had to listen to that all night long, I would have an issue. So, I would say that's not a good idea. I would go in a direction that Mr. Hubby's going in by saying, what about our neighbors?
Our neighbors might think we're crazy, but I think we could prove them wrong. We could just look into it.
Correction. They already think you crazy, baby. They already think you crazy.
Look at all these chickens.
Jordan spends only 3.5% of the family's income on food, 2/3 less than the national average. Today, she hopes to lower that number even further.
We're in the market for some farm animals.
What do you want to look at?
Well, can we start with chickens?
Absolutely.
Okay. The research I've done has shown that you can raise your own animals for a fraction of the cost as it would be to buy an organic package of meat or eggs or milk at the grocery store.
Yeah, just hold it like this. Hold nice and firm.
Nice.
Don't let it get away.
So how many eggs will each chicken lay?
Chicken will lay an egg about every 26 hours.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like a half dozen a day. That's a lot of eggs.
As soon as the chickens start squawking and making noise, her neighbors are going to be irritated with it. Here are some goats.
Hi.
Especially with the goats. When they poop on her lawn, she's not going to like that. Have you milked a goat before?
That would be a negative. We go through a lot of milk, and this goat is going to give us $12 worth of milk a day. That's awesome.
Yeah, the crazy part about this is she is so excited. Like, she is having her best. She is living her best life right now. Like, her life is being lived to the maximum state of living her best life. Like, she's having the most fun ever because she's trying to save money. Now, I'm not against saving money, but do it in a more sensible way. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Miss Jordan got some good ideas. However, maybe if you were on a farm you should have farm animals on it. But you in a whole prestigious neighborhood, baby. You can't do that.
We actually can't have a pig where we live, but could we buy one and then just have it raised here? And
Sure.
then we'll collect when it's big and fat,
Yes.
ready for bacon?
Yeah. So this baby would cost $80. Then you would have to pay $30 a month in feed. At least the baby pig's going to stay here, so we don't have to take care of it.
In 6 months, the Pages will be able to have bacon every day for a year at hundreds of dollars below store prices.
And honestly, that amount of bacon, that might actually be worth it, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh my gosh!
I have no idea what it's going to be like having goats
Yo,
and chickens in our backyard.
Look at her neighbors. They already side her like, dude, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Did you see that lady? She was like, what are you doing?
Hopefully they can't get out.
Can we let him go right here? Do you want to pet one? We love it here.
Look at
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Here's
Look
one
at how
goat.
cute.
Well, it looks like the goat's doing his business. That's a great start to having animals in our house, huh?
Not what we have in our backyards. Usually there are swing sets and swimming pools and things like that, but not farm animals.
And the pig's okay back at the farm?
He's doing just fine.
Fatten him up. Bubba wants bacon.
Get fat.
Chicken.
Baby not with it.
Oh, honey,
She's not with it, y'all. She's like, mommy, no, mommy. She's not with it. She's not with it. She's not with it at all.
it won't hurt you.
After the costs of feed, shelter, and vet bills, Jordan will reach her savings goal in 2 months.
The chickens, they would be laying half a dozen eggs a day. The goats, saving $12 a day on a gallon of milk would be pretty awesome. Are we cut out to be backyard farmers? I don't know, but the numbers add up, and there's something to be said for saving that much money.
Okay, final thoughts. Okay, my final thoughts. Alright. So, y'all, my final thoughts is basically some of her ways of saving money is okay. Like, I feel like some of her stuff will work, but if it was in a different area, like if she was to put, you know what I'm saying, if she was to be living at a farm, or if she was to be living at a farm, or if she had other placement where she could have the animals at. However, I just don't feel like her neighborhood will allow it. Yeah, it may be there now. However, I truly feel as though her neighborhood, the homeowners authority, they're probably going to get on that really quickly and get that stopped immediately. I just don't feel like that's going to be able to stay there like that, because this is going to be so noisy. It's going to be annoying. And the upkeep is going to also be an issue as well. As she said, they're not farming people, so basically they don't really know what the heck they're doing. I just honestly feel like some of the stuff is a bit extreme with her. 12, 14 Cheerios for the kids. No, that's just too much for me. The toilet paper. Girl, give me my toilet paper. Let me use how much I want. I want to wipe my booty clean. I want to wipe my booty clean, okay? But anyway, y'all, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I post a video to my channel. Also, make sure you tell a friend to tell a whole other friend to tell a whole other friend to tell a whole other friend that your girl Chantel is popping. Also, make sure to check out my social medias, which will be in the description. So, without further ado, you guys, I just want to say that I love you. Be blessed and stay focused. Love you. Peace.
But they don't mean that much to me. It could all go tomorrow, but you're the only one I'll ever need.